Welcome home to USA Global TV and Radio, a place where dreams take flight, with authentic storytelling, diverse perspectives and meaningful conversations, where global stories unite and bridges are built beyond all borders. Discover world-class education, entertainment, hope and inspiration. Together, we're building bridges worldwide. Subscribe to our channel, USA Global TV. Download our app, USA Global TV. Be our guest or join our team. Visit usaglobaltv.com. Thanks to our founder and executive producer, Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck. Music score by Yeffy Tang from Cloud Road Music. Voiceover artist Mike Porter. Creative direction by Paul Garcia. USA Global TV and Radio, your home for global connection. All rights reserved. This video and its contents are the exclusive property of USA Global TV and Radio. Unauthorized use, duplication or redistribution in any form is strictly prohibited.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year. Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio. And my name is RENEE Ambarees. I'm the author and founder of Yoga for Face. And today, this is going to be my show. And I am inviting you on a journey. It's not just a show, and I didn't pick this title, Back to Paradise, because it sounds nice. This is so deep and meaningful, and I invite you really on my journey. On a journey, really, how we can make an impact and how we can change the world without money first. And so this is a kickoff, and the title is also about identity shift. So if you want to have different results in 2026, it's starting here. You have to become a different version. Yes, you hear me. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel that you don't miss any of the episodes. And yes, that's important. So subscribe to the channel because this year is going to be amazing. And I want to start a revolution. And I need your help for that. And I will also teach you what you can do to become a part of Back to Paradise, and your smile is your key. Because your smile opens closed doors. Let the sink in. Your smile is open closed doors. How does it feel when your smile can open closed doors? How was 2025 for you? How many doors were closed where you wish they could open? So, and here comes identity shift. You have to become a different version. And I give you a little bit of an idea what I'm talking about when you have to become a different version. So you have to start do things differently. And what I'm teaching in Yoga for Face is your smile is the key in the morning you can use. And this is why I want to start a revolution with you and with your smile. And if you stay until the end, we will go and have a smile activation that is going deep in your cell system. And it's not like a smile, you will get a different experience. So please stay. And if you know a person that is right now having a hard time, please share and bring them on the show and just like give them the chance that they can experience 60 seconds, they can change everything. So when I'm talking about identity shift, now I'm sitting here. I'm an author, best-selling author. I'm on covers. I have my own TV show. And I live in paradise. I live in the Dominican Republic. I have my beach. I can roller skate on my rooftop. But this is now. And this is because I made every single day a new choice. And my smile was guiding me. Not from the beginning of my life, because I was the child that was not smiling, and I was hating smiling, and I was just like, what scam is this? When I look all the adults, nobody is smiling. So, and if I want to escape from all this childhood not feeling nice and wanted, I was thinking, what do I have to do to get out of this? And that idea I picked up was not smiling. So I was not smiling, I was not in pictures, I was hating those things. And to become free, or just like to become somebody, I learned that I had to perform. So I was 22 years a professional athlete. I was starting when I was 9. And when I was 31, my body was total off and done. So, but I give you a little picture, what we can bring up in a second. So this is me 25 years ago. That there was no chance that I was able to fit into normal dresses, or even just like being in a gala dress, or just like even having the feeling that anything could be nice and pretty, how the word is, the definition of beauty is around. So I'm original from Germany. And so handball, that is the game. I know in the US, you play handball differently. This is a world game, so you can look it up. This is a pretty tough game. And so my focus was, okay, when I'm not the pretty girl, when I'm not the pretty woman, how can I just like survive and just like also be someone that has talents, whatever. And my dream as a little child was, I want to become a singer and dancer. So I was going far away from what was my dream to what I had to do to feel seen, wanted, perform. And that was my identity. And my identity died when I was 31, because my body was total in pain. There was from one day of another, my body was telling me, I'm not running, I'm not going any meter more. So, and for me, that was a pretty tough identity shift, because everything I was a handball player, or I was just like this corporate business lady. So I was pretty tied up, and my schedule was pretty tight. So even just like, okay, what can I do? But first of all, my body was total in pain. And I'm telling you, and this is what I'm also want to bring you the awareness. Your body is your best friend. Nobody else outside. Your body is your best friend. And this is where even like we're starting with one simple thing today. And when you just like be committed doing this with me for 1 year. So check every Sunday in. We are going to make the smile activation every single Sunday, that you get a new frequency for the next week. So, so what I figured out, just like even like being so much in pain, because why I was in pain is because I was taking every painkiller, I was taking everything, because my responsibility was to perform at the weekend, because this is why, okay, then I have a reason to live, or then I just like, this is what I was thinking. Then this is just like, okay, something, okay, that was who I am, or who I was. And so this is pretty deep. And when it comes to pain, if you maybe have pain right now, your body is reading your body language. And this is pretty simple. Where are your shoulders? Are you open? Are you straight? Is your spine straight? And are you smiling? And even in my toughest times where I had so much pain, I was focusing on my smile. Why? Because that was reducing the scale from 10 to 0, or this is what I could measure, and this is what I had to become an understanding, that painkillers are not the solution. It's just like a quick fix, like Botox surgery and every other thing. It's not helping you to connect to who you really are, and you're beautiful. And I'm talking in Yoga for Face about just like you are uniquely made. And if there's something you don't like in the mirror, I'm here. Talk with me. Where is this coming from? This I'm talking about bullshit story. Why do you think that? Who is coming up that? And this is where, specific when it comes to the aging process after 40, it's not the aging process, what's written in your face and what's showing up in your body system. It's showing up how you treat yourself, how you love yourself. What is about self-worth, self-confidence? Is this real or is it fake? And it's always a decision. And who's making the decision? Not the outside, here. And a smile is changing everything for you. It's even opening up closed doors and even new opportunities you have no idea. Because you are really more than you can touch. And it's not everything in our control. But when you get started getting in the alignment who you're really meant to be and not your parents or the outside wants you to be, then this is a work. And the work is so amazing. And the only thing that it's on a long term working. And I like to show you now the other pictures. You saw my picture when I was playing handball. My dream, that was my dream was, could I be pretty? Could I be just like, I was wanting this, but I would never express this. I was not get this out. But that was just like, this is one of my key pain points why I'm doing what I'm doing, because nobody was helping me to just like get in this direction. So, and I have now 51. I had my photo shooting to my 50s. I was now in Florida. I was having my first golden dresses, and I want to also show you this. And this is just like when you start, and I can hear, I was never laughing, and I can laugh about even my mistakes, my stuffs, because I'm just like so into my essence, and I had to learn who I am without everything on the outside. And then real beauty is starting on a different level. And when you feel in some way not not seen, whatever is coming up, you are the only person who can change that. And I know when we start fighting our mirrors and the other stuff, no. So I'm here to remind you and to show you the key and the connection back to heaven. So, and this is then changing faces, structures. So I've been to a lot of drama. There's no pain my body didn't experience, but I learned so much from it. So this is why I can sit here now and give you a little bit different idea. So I'm 51. That was my picture when I was 42, and that was kicking my ass. That was kicking my ass. So how do you feel when you look in the mirror? That's my question. So, and the most important muscle you have to train, because here you have 43 muscles in your pain, but you are also 43 muscles in your face. When you go and work out, your biceps, your stomach, your butt, whatever, this is the most important muscle you have to train, no matter what. Why is this muscle so important? Because this is changing your hormone production in your brain. And this will open the closed doors for you and for others when you show up. So, and this is why the only muscle we have to train, I'm going to go very deep in. It's not only smile. I want to start a revolution to change the frequency, to really raise the frequency in the whole world, because I know when every single person is just like focusing it here, we will become more peace. When we start making peace in the inside, we become the inspiration for others. And then we don't have to fight outside. Just step back and just like do the work. And when you do this, your face is changing in so many ways. So you can see me now. I can show you when I was starting with Yoga for Face 8 years ago, and still then I was always talking about not beauty, change your life with your smile, because I had to uncover the smile. So I was going to really a big transition. Can I have the next picture, please? Okay, yeah. So now I'm celebrating. Now I'm celebrating my new design. And when it comes to identity shift, if you don't want to make diet, if you don't want to just like this has to be easy. It can be easy, but you have to learn the rules, how your system is working, and just like learning, cleaning up on a daily basis. This sets you free in every single way of your being. No drug, no painkiller, no diet, whatever. You have really to learn to love yourself in every single way, what you see in the mirror right now. Thank you. Okay, so, and I'm here, we're talking about the smile revolution, but everything is connected. So what my clients experience over the last 8 years, I show you my pictures, because when I was starting with yoga for face, that was not yoga for face. That was starting with the pain I saw in the mirror. And I was thinking, that was after I was going a huge breakup. So my story is quick. I had 2 wedding dates, they were not happening, and I had miscarriages. And I feel so abandoned and not wanted and not worthy. And I was just thinking, when I try hard enough, then someday. So, and this someday was when I was 42, showing up in my face. That was not the aging process. That was the whole story I was telling myself. And yes, these things are starting in our childhood, just to bring awareness, and you have to do the work to get the gold nuggets from it. But the good thing is here, I always can give you the shortcut. So when you see my next pictures, you see me now, and people, they follow me over 8 years, they see the transition my body has done, because I teach you the easy steps in your daily routine or in your daily life, when the roller coaster is coming, when everything is falling apart, maybe, or like the challenges are coming. So then your body is your best friend. And here you see the journey. This is what I accomplished in 3 months. And I figured out it's not only the muscle work. It's not only you have to train muscles. No, you have to find really a new inner alignment. You have to learn about the energies. You have to become an understanding that you are more than you can touch. And body, mind, and soul is a connection that goes together. Not each separately. You have to become an understanding who you really are, that your true essence can speak out. And then you're going to make a deeper impact. No AI will just able to clone you, because it's about the energy, but you have to do work. And I was not knowing how my business was starting. So I was doing that because I was so much in pain. And then people saw, oh, what is changing? What is changing? Her face is changing. What has she done? And because I know how to rebuild the body from head to toe, because of being an athlete and being so much in pain, I want to bring awareness that everything is connected. Every single piece. You can't just like think, okay, I have to fix this here, or I have to fix whatever, the double chin. No, you are a whole concept. And everything is showing up in your face. And here's the thing where I'm teaching you today, and I will give you some free exercises. If you start doing this year, every single day, and you share it, we are going to make a huge impact. That's the good thing. So, and I want to give you another inspiration, like one of my students, long-term students. So when she was starting, I would like to see the next picture. So she is a business lady. She is having a studio, and she's in sports, but she is having also a lot of experience. What she had to learn how to take care on her daily basis, because her daughter is handicapped. So she had to learn how to take care of her own on a daily basis. So, and these are the small steps, they're changing everything. And she was telling, yes, I had always problems with my skin. No, it's just like when you start doing and learn the rules, this is going to shift in every single way of your being. And the face is one part, but what is when I tell you that even your feet are showing up in your face? Everything is connected. When you look to your feet, maybe you like your face in the mirror, but how are your feet looking like right now? So everything is connected. So, and to release you, thank you very much. And it's all about releasing you from whatever is pulling you in directions they are not in alignment. This is the work to do. And in between, when those things are pulling, focusing on the smile. And this is change. So this is why I want to start the revolution with you today. So how are we going to do this? How you can participate? So first of all, I want to bring awareness in you are uniquely made. And the most percentage of your body is water. Yes. Back to paradise. The most important part is water, because it depends on your age. 70, 75, 80% is water. One beauty trick and tip I want to mention now is everything you put in is having an impact. When you want to have a clear structure, when you like to support your body system with all the toxins we are having in the outside, even in our food, there's one thing how you can support your body and you don't need money for it. It's the best beauty ring if you have problems with dark circle under your eyes, if your skin is maybe not so nice, if you have stomach problems, if you have in between headaches, if you, whatever's coming up, one drink is a game changer. And that's hot water. It's a cup you need. You can put it on the stove, or you just can have a water pot. That's the easy way, but this is changing. The water will even taste different. And the beauty is your body then can release much more easier everything you don't need anymore. So one gold nugget from the show today is start drinking hot water. I'm doing this since I'm 22. So this is now just like, yeah. So it's going to be 3 decades soon. And I was starting with that because I had kidney stones and I had a lot of problems with my muscles being an athlete. So very tight. And as you know, now your 43 muscles in your face. If you feel so tense, if maybe people come up and said, oh, you look very just like grumpy, or just like, I know you're always talking about the bitch face. So if you have someone who's coming up because you are so tense, you are so concentrated, maybe sit down and drink a cup of hot water. Nothing less, nothing more. It's easy and it's doable. So maybe you can commit to this one beauty trick I give you. And the other thing is the quality of the water is changing your system. Water carries everything. And so Emoto is very popular. He was one of the first who was showing that water has structure. And you can show it under the microscope when you have different forms. So I want to bring up the website and a specific tool we are going to use for the exercise. Music. You can inform your water by just saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. But music is going on so many different levels. So, and here is the normal water when we get it from the pipe or even like the plastic bottle water. There is nothing that is helping our body system to bloom, to open up. So this is pretty dark. When we go now to the next picture, when you start giving water with the idea of just like water is carrying, water is opening up, you can use this in a very clever way. So this music, what we are going to play during the exercise where I'm going to do, this is opening up the water, and the water is opening up really your system to bloom, to radiate, to glow in a different way, even like to harmonize your energies when you feel a little bit of alignment. So this is what is helping you without you have to do anything. Get this, you don't have to work hard for something to get an alignment. Water, music, that is helping your body system to release, to open up, and to rise the frequency. And this is what we can measure in Bovis, how much energy music is sharing, even like food or just like places. There are some places they are having a better energy and places they have no good energy. When your place at home is not a good energy. So this is here my idea. We can change this by music when you pick the right choices. So this music is opening up, and we are going to have an experience with the exercise together. But you can also go back on my website and find all the other good things why this is changing, because it's also having the okay, thank you. Thank you. So the water is just not only the music is not only music. It's changing the frequency, yes, but it's also just like a feng shui. You will become a different alignment, that your body is opening up in a natural way. It will change your whole environment. So, and we are going to start this this exercise now. So anything, what do you need for this? A pen. Pretty simple. A pen is what you need. And then we start the Smile Revolution, 60 seconds. So what we are doing is, and I'm doing the exercise with you, but I will only give you advice with my hands. What you can focus on right now is just like, take a seat and be aware that you are sitting open. What do I mean by sitting open? I'm just like, let's see. Sitting open means open your legs, have your feet on the ground, and just like sit straight and feel how the body is shifting. Feel like the rope, the crown on your head, and then put the pen between your teeth. And what is now important? Really sit straight and relax. Relax your tongue, just bite a little bit. And then we are doing in the 60 seconds just like gentle touches, and we are breathing through the nose. And then I'm curious, please write then in the comments, I need your feedback. What is changing? And we are going to start now together. So, okay, let's go. So, and now I invite you to close your eyes just for a second. And just like relax, be quiet, and watch how your body is responding and reorganizing everything. And we just have to give the space, and we don't have to work for it. We have to do nothing. So feel the feet on the ground right now. Feel your sit bones, and feel your spine, and feel the crown on your head. And just like, okay, I'm aware, how does my scalp feel right now? How does my forehead is responding? How do I feel my eyes in this moment? And what about my cheeks? Just like be aware, is there something changing? And pay attention to the corner of your mouth. Where are they right now? Can you relax your tongue? How is your jaw? How does it feel? Your chin, your throat, your chest. How is it in your neck? And then feel the feet, your sit bones and the crown again, and come back. Open your eyes and give yourself a hug. Hug yourself. You are the most important person. If you want to have an identity shift in 2026, it doesn't matter what goal you have. It starts here. And it starts with you taking care, and your smile is the key. So even when you have days where you feel not good, building this muscle is helping you, guiding you through the struggle when you have something. So just like going back, so on my website, you will have the music, you can buy the music. There's so much more music, and the more music you listen to, it will change without you have to do anything. And the good part is every music that gets downloaded, we are building or planting a tree. So there's a physical tree with every music you download that is helping to change the frequency also in this universe. So Back to Paradise is with the music and your smile, something what you can support and share. And I would love you to have on board. So the smile is one part, but I was promising you I have something more in common. So when you go on my website, I have some more exercises. They can help you when you get in emotional situations and you want to have a quick get out of this, but not escaping, just like helping your body to proceed whatever that is showing up in this moment, because you only can change in the moment you are in. So this is the website, and you see the green button up front. So this is where you can go, and this is my free course with the 4 must-have exercises to start a radiant day or to get you back in your radiance when you fall out of paradise. And this is where it becomes real. If you really want to become best friend with your body, these are the small shifts you can do. And your eyes, and this is specific, I'm working with the eyes, I'm working about really acceptance and just like also setting boundaries. So you get skills, they work on a daily basis. They were my game changer in my life. So, and I'm giving you this invitation for free. On Monday, I'm going to change the website, and then this will even be able to translate in every single language on the planet. So if you don't, I speak German and English, I don't speak Spanish, but maybe if you're someone in Spanish who needs a kickoff and a reminder that the smile is important, you can share this. So my goal is, thank you very much. My goal with the show is we're going to do this activation every single Sunday. So come back, reach out, and so my goal is really like I'm just like I'm getting guided. I want to have 1 million smiles. Yes, and I'm starting with your smile. And I want to have 1 million trees. So I know when 1 million downloads with the music are, we're having 1 million trees, and we have a lot of water on this planet. So when the music is really just like starting and sending the frequency out, this is what is in our control. And how other things are working out. This is where it's so important that you become in alignment with your body, mind, and soul, that all our helpers can make this happen. So I invite you, and I would love to have your help on this mission. So 1 million smiles, if this is resonating with you in any way. So please share. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, USA Global TV and Radio. The show is next week in German, so I'm rotating German and English. Yes. So, and if you feel called in any way to support this mission, please reach out. I always offer a free call when you just like think, okay, maybe I'm not in alignment, and you have the feeling that I have maybe some gold nuggets for you or some body wisdom that can help you not waste so much time, money, and years. And it's all about peace. Peace, make peace with yourself and become an understanding, where did you fall out of your paradise? And then it's just like, okay, it's not the problem. It's the decision to get back. And your smile is the easiest way. So this is a reminder, always have this in your bag. So Share it. Each one is teach one. It's something my friend Camille Robb is always just like sharing. So remember, even if you are in situations where the other person is grumpy, if you stay centered and if you smile, we humans are pacing. We're pacing. So this is why it's so important who you have in your room, because our unconscious way is also learning. So, and this is the easy way how we can really make an impact. Just when everything on the outside is falling apart, focus on this. And I promise you it will open closed doors. This is how it opens everything for me up in so many ways. When I've been in the situations where I lost like everything I was believing in, I was thinking in the outside. So here it's starting. I send you so much love this Sunday. I hope you on board, and let's make the change. Change the world with your smile. That's the slogan I'm teaching now 8 years, and I want to start a revolution. So let me know. Are you on board? If you have any questions, love to hear from you. I'm sending you kisses, blessings, and we got this. Thank you, Dr. Jacqueline, for this amazing platform, what you are providing. And I'm looking forward to Rock 2026.
Thank you, viewers and listeners of USA Global TV and Radio, for joining us today. We're honoured to have your time and attention as part of our global community. At USA Global TV and Radio, we believe in the power of authentic conversations, meaningful connections, and creating a world of possibilities together. Want to be part of something bigger? Join our team of elevated listeners at usaglobaltv.com, a space where your voice matters and your ability to listen transforms relationships. Stay connected with us across all our platforms for thought-provoking discussions, expert insights, and empowering stories. Subscribe to our channels at youtube.com/c/USA-Global-TV. Follow us on social media and explore the endless opportunities we're creating for growth, learning, and inspiration. Together, we're not just broadcasting, we're building bridges and changing lives one conversation at a time. For inquiries, contact us at info@usaglobaltv.com. Music by Johnny Dies. Produced by executive producer and director Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck. Voiceover by Mike Porter. Creative direction by Paul Garcia. All rights reserved. Copyright 2025. Visit usaglobaltv.com to view our full terms and conditions.